Yo, 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 it's the Ant-Man channel, Friday, January 11th, 2013. What? If I was on MTV, you would be listening to me because I'm trendy and fashionable and articulate, okay? And if I had baggy pants and a bandana on, repping my colors, you would be totally down with the cause, my brother. And I don't mean anything by that racially. I'm just trying to act like an MTV brainwashed moron because I know people will love to listen to me. Yo, yo, YOLO. You know what I mean? It's let's make reporting the news trendy. Let's make it. There was a guy in the 70s who was preaching the word of God. That, you know, in the 70s when the hippie movement, the flower child thing was going on, he was adapting his the way he talked so that he can actually reach out to people. He was talking jive talk. You know what I mean? So we need to kind of dumb ourselves down, I think, to the level of the yuppie, so that they will understand in plain language what we're trying to tell them. Because all this political talk is too much. It's too much for them. And I'm just kidding. Say it the way it is, man. Tell the truth and yell it from the rooftops. If the yuppies can't understand you, beat it over their head with it, man. Beat them over the head with it because it's for their own good. You don't want to let them go to the FEMA camps. Weapons of choice. Holder in 1995. Brainwash people against guns. Cited anti-smoking campaigns as model for disseminating propaganda. Breitbart.com has uncovered video from 1995 of then U.S. Attorney Eric Holder announcing a public campaign to really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way. Holder was addressing the Women's National Democratic Club in his remarks broadcast by C-SPAN 2. He explained that he intended to use anti-smoking campaigns as his model to change the hearts and minds of people in Washington, D.C. about guns. What we need to do is change the way in which people think about guns, especially young people, and make it something that's not cool, that it's not acceptable, it's not hip to carry a gun anymore, in the way in which we changed our attitudes about cigarettes. You see, Eric Holder wants you to think it's bad and not trendy to hold guns. You see how stupid and hip and like it's such a hypocrisy that the gangster culture is all about murdering people with guns. And then they want to try to spin it and make it so that the yuppies out there, they're all about displaying toughness and wanting to murder people because they're so gang affiliated and cool, that if you're a person who owns a gun and you're peaceful and you're Christian, God forbid, that you're Christian, Allah forbid, excuse me, that you're a Christian and that you're peaceful and that you only own a gun for self-protection. See, these yuppies are going to start attacking you now and telling you that, oh, why you own a gun? You must be a paranoid. Why are you so paranoid? And what, it's like, why you mad, bro? Why you mad, bro? I wish somebody would ask me, why are you mad, bro, to my face so that I could slap the freaking smile off their face. I mean, all of these this is just trolling you straight up red-blooded Americans out there. They are trolling you to the point they want you to just snap and then put somebody on the ground and just stomp them out, man. Because, I mean, the yuppie coward is poking you in the chest, telling you you're not going to do anything, and he's just trying to get you to start a fight with him. And then he's going to cower and go, why you mad, bro? Why you mad? It's ridiculous, dude. I mean, grow a sack out there. Excuse my language, man. The vetting. Holder, 1995. We must brainwash people on guns. This is Attorney General, Secretary of I know that he works with the Obama administration. He's the Secretary of Defense, I believe. I'm not sure. Somebody help me with that one. But I know that he's a part of the Obama administration and that he's a piece of garbage and you shouldn't listen to Big Brother anyway. Breitbart.com has uncovered video from 1995 of then U.S. Attorney Eric Holder announcing a public campaign to really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way. Holder was addressing the Women's National Democratic Club. I read that. And let's see, Holder added that he had asked advertising agencies in the nation's capital to assist by making anti-gun ads rather than commercials. Remember back in the 70s, for all you old-timers out there, because I'm not from the 70s, I was born in 86. I am an 80s kid. But I remember, seeing old-school commercials of doctors. Hey, doctor, what cigarette do you smoke? I smoke Camel. You see what I mean? It's like, why would a doctor be advertising cigarette smoking? It's like the same thing here. Like, why is Eric Holder advertising guns being bad? It's only the reason why the revolution was won. It's only the reason why the American flag is the way it is. I mean, it represents what it does. I mean, guns made this country, man. If it weren't for guns, we wouldn't have been able to defend ourselves from the redcoats like Piers Morgan. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm not going to read this. Eric Holder's a piece of garbage. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and read it. Just because I want to know what the piece of garbage Eric Holder has to say. He wants to run commercials that make me buy things that I don't really need. He had also approached local newspapers and television stations, he said, asking them to devote prime space and time, respectively, to his anti-gun campaign. Local political leaders and celebrities, Holder said, including Mayor Marion Barry and Jesse Jackson, had been asked to help. In addition, he reported he had asked the local school board to make the anti-gun message a part of the everyday, every school, and every level. You know what? Why do they use celebrities to talk politics to us? Does Chris Rock know anything about politics? I don't know. He's a comedian. Comedians are morons. I mean, I have a respect for a lot of comedians, but for the most part, you guys are a bunch of clowns, man. You guys don't take anything serious, and you're all a bunch of freaking nutcases. I know why you have to laugh. Because you're so, like, broken from your childhood, and you can't let go of how crappy your childhood was. Most comics are really emotionally disturbed and had messed up childhoods and are a wreck, okay? But you know what? When a dumb comedian comes on TV and tells me to give up my right to bear arms, it's ridiculous. Why are you even taking advice from celebrities? They are like the most bimbo, moronic, asinine degenerates in our culture. They think for some reason they're so important that they can actually give you advice on politics. I mean, this is ridiculous what we're doing. I mean, that is absolutely 100% proof that your government is using because they know how you worship celebrities like they're God. So they know that if they put them up on TV to tell you to jump off of a cliff, you're probably going to go jump off of a cliff because God told you to do it. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm not mocking God. I'm mocking your understanding of what you think God is. Celebrities are not God. I am glad that I'm not a celebrity because, I mean, they're the most pathetic and sad people in the world, man. That's why they have to have this, like, they're front runners. That's why they're front runners, because they have no real opinion. They can't form a real opinion for themselves. But, I mean, I can't really say that about everyone. I mean, there's Ted Nugent, Jesse Ventura. There's a bunch of awesome guys out there that are outspoken and that really care about humanity. Unlike the sellout Chris Rock, the sellout Jamie Foxx. You guys are a bunch of morons. Morons. Dude, I don't care who you are. I'll tell you to your face you're a moron. You won't do anything about it anyway because you're a metrosexual little sissy feminist. You're not going to do anything to me, son. I fight in the cage. I don't pretend to be a pretty boy all day and then try to tell you to give up your guns, you freaking moron. Anyway, what we need to do is charge the way in which people think about guns, especially young people. Da-da-da-da. Holder added that he had asked advertising agencies in the nation's capital to assist by making anti-gun ads rather than commercials that make me buy things that I don't really need. I'm actually reading this over and over. But Eric Holder has been caught telling you that he needs to brainwash you to think that guns are bad. Because if you're really that stupid and you went to a public school and never paid attention to anything, then you really aren't aware of how important guns are to us. It's not about being a redneck and the peer-pressured yuppie doesn't want to look like the redneck that's ready to shoot you with a double-barrel shotgun for stepping an inch on his property. Instead, he wants to acclimate and conform so that you will like him, so that he can continue on to his Candyland bullcrap fake world. Your Candyland isn't going to be there much longer, and you're going to have to exist in the world that I live in. But when you do, it's going to be too late for you to be ready for that. You're going to have to follow the leader. You're going to have to put in work, my friend. And if you're not getting ready now, you're not getting you might as well be dead. I mean, it's that easy. It is that easy. And we're not talking hypothetically here. We're talking literally. We got FEMA camps everywhere in the country right now, ready for the guns to be taken away so that they can march you into a gas chamber or a guillotine. You know what I mean? when Obama really takes the mask off in front of all of you people and then you really realize what's really going on, don't look at me and be like I'm right, and don't look at anyone else who's been warning about you and be like I'm right. Just cover your face in shame, man, because it's just a shame that you need a tyrant to tell you he's a tyrant for you to believe it, man. It's unbelievable.